Live It Up is all about empowering the community. And with us now is someone that does just that. It is Priscilla Arena. Welcome to the show.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Donna.
We've known each other for a long time because you're also media.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, so tell us now, though, how this journey has transformed for you, because now your whole life is a little bit different.
Exactly, and I'm glad you called it a journey because
Okay.
that's exactly what it's been.
Okay.
So through the course of my magazine, I met my co-founder, Stephanie Mendelson. We both discovered we had 2 sons on the autism spectrum. So after a while of getting to know each other, we found there was a tremendous lack of resources here on the island and support. And we said, why don't we do something about it? So December 5th of 2015, SASI started in Stephanie's living room with 12 parents of local communities, and we have now expanded to serving over 1,400 families throughout the island in the autism community.
It's just so incredible. So SASI,
Yes.
and what do each of those letters stand for? What's the acronym for?
It stands for Suffolk Asperger Autism Support and Information.
Okay. You found that there was a lack of resources, or that there were resources but not a collective understanding of those resources? Or was it a little bit of both?
It was honestly a little bit of both.
Okay.
And through this journey, we also found there's so many things that the autism community needs that unfortunately is not covered by insurances, but yet vital to the outcomes. One of the biggest things, of course, is the socialization piece. And so even on, let's say, Autism Awareness Day, parents that would not normally venture out went out to dinner, 100 of us actually, and we were able to share a meal together. We have a birthday party club so our kids can...
I love that because, you know, and I don't mean to interrupt, but
okay.
there was a gentleman that I met a few years ago because I did a whole special on Asperger's, and he said to me, he says, Donna, I've never had a birthday party, and he's 60 years old, and the reason was his mother would say that nobody would come.
That's true.
And it broke my heart.
That is absolutely the truth, and many of us experience that. So now our kids get an opportunity to participate in a birthday party 12 times a year. So that's just one of many, many things that we are able to do.
How did you realize you were onto something? People were just like saying thank you all the time, or people just kept coming to the events? Or?
Honestly, we started as a support group meeting, and we found informational speakers to come to those meetings. And I really think, just like a party almost, it's the environment in which you foster. So I think people see the sincerity, the fact that we walk and we live and breathe in the same, arena. They found an incredible acceptance, if you will, and that we really feel this way, that autism doesn't discriminate regardless of socioeconomics, race, religion, politics even. So everything that one child needs, the other child needs equal. So everything that we do, we make accessible, affordable, attainable, and I think that translation sort of happens starting with the support group meetings.
You have this huge fundraiser coming up.
Huge, huge.
Are you excited?
And
Are you-
panicking and nervous and all those fabulous things, but it's. I feel like actually probably feel more anxiety about this than I did my wedding. But
Wow.
it is.
You know why, though?
Yeah.
And I understand that, because when you're doing your wedding, the only person you need to please is you and maybe your mom.
Yeah,
Right?
true,
And then
true.
When you're doing a big event like
Yes.
this, you have a lot of people that you want to make sure that it's the most perfect day.
Yeah.
So you are putting a lot into it.
Yes, it's June 8th,
Okay.
as you know. And lots of people will be there. Not just autism parents. You'll have some really big name CEOs. We'll have politicians, obviously. We'll have some celebrities. We'll have some great we'll have rock stars. We'll have people from the sports arena. We'll have comedians. We'll have it all. So and the prizes we're trying to make big and fabulous. I just want to make a mark and make this the biggest autism fundraiser that Long Island has ever seen.
And I'll be wearing blue. I already got
Yes,
my blue dress.
of course, it's blue. It's all about blue.
Blue Party Gala.
Yes, the Blue Party Gala, LI, it's actually on Facebook. There's a separate Facebook page, and you can certainly go to the website and find out more about us, which is www.sasinyny.org, and of course to purchase tickets.
And where are the proceeds going? What are they earmarked for this year?
I'm
important.
so happy that you said that. I've been through a million interviews and no one's asked me. So
Ta-da!
There you go. Actually, this particular fundraising gala, besides sustaining what we already have in place, which is the speakers, the birthday party club, we launched a life skills program, which basically everything down to everything that a neurotypical person would take for granted, like tying their shoe or ordering off a menu or hygiene. We have to teach our children. So that's a program that we do, and there's literally a list of people sort of waiting to get on, and we subsidize those programs. We launched a vocational coaching program so that we can sort of change the landscape in hiring our kids. But this one is a really important thing for me. We are creating a legal and advocacy fund, so we can help families get the support and services that they need within districts, and obviously fight for some of the injustices that go along with having a child on the spectrum.
A lot of times too, you're right. You do need someone to be your cheerleader, to be, even though you're great, okay, and you're a wonderful spokesperson, but sometimes you got to call in that legal eagle, because that person is going to fight for you on your behalf, so that you can still keep your day job, you can still take care of your child, you can still do all the things that are necessary. But sometimes they're, school districts, for whatever reason, or certain places, they think that even though the law is on the books, that they need to provide that service, a lot of times they're like, oh, no, we're just not going to have that program for that special need.
Agreed.
But they need to.
Yeah.
So good for you. I think
Thank
this
you.
is fabulous.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
happy that we met.
Me too.
You got to tell me, and it was interesting because I have a typically developing son, about the same age as your son, and we discovered though that they both like similar things.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I think that's great too, is the fact that you also blend in the siblings of the child that's on the spectrum with all the other kids. You do special programs for all the kids together.
All the kids. It affects the whole family.
Yes.
And we don't want the siblings obviously to get lost in the shuffle, and all the focus to be on the ASD child. So we sort of, it's really a family. They refer to us as a family.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud, probably more than I've ever been of anything in my entire life. I'm also extremely humbled, and feel a great sense of loyalty and commitment to these families. So I didn't know this 2.5 years ago, but this is my journey. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I think the universe is happy that they selected you. So thank you very, very much.
I appreciate everything that you do for us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And if you have a child that has special needs, or you need resources, even though you might not live in Suffolk County, please just go to their website, because maybe it's a group that you could start in your own community. There is support there. There are some answers. And stay tuned for more on Live It Up.